My name is Karina Mankevich, for those who don't know me, and I'm a second-year student, business major. A little bit of background. When I first came here, I was IIT student for half of a year, and after, due to my academic excellence, I was transferred to the first course. Due to my GPA almost 10, thank you for it. And now I have a cumulative GPA about 932, cumulative one, and which is very good academic side. And so here I am applying for vice president, and you can ask why. So I think that I can easily make communication and conversation with both students and professors. It's easy for me, and I do it very well. And what can be even greater if I can do it with a purpose. I can solve problems talking with students and with the professors, and I can make solutions for them. So, one more reason why I'm applying for a vice president is that I had similar experience in my high school for 2 years. I was, we call it headman of the class. I was responsible for reporting about the absences, for solving class issues, like a lot of homeworks or in-class activities. I was advisor of master grade, and I helped sometimes with the event organizing. It was not so much work, but it helped me to realize that it is a very important job to be a connection between students and professors. And to conclude why I am applying for this position, I should say that I have a strong academic interest and huge responsibility. So let's get back to the vice president's duties. First of all, vice president is a representative of student body and the representative of academic issues connected with students. Secondly, vice president should execute annual European Student Forum, which is very important, to network with faculty and administration, and to substitute the president of student council when needed. But what is the most important part, I think, is to search for opportunities for academic advancement by communicating students' opinion to administration and faculty. And opportunities for academic advancements are very important because if there would be no development and no advancement, there wouldn't be a progress. So which advancements I would make? Of course, I would look at the problems and the areas that are problematic for students. And while I was communicating with some students, I found out that some of them are not very satisfied with how the academic side of the LCC works sometimes. It can be too much homework and too small in-class activities. Lack of freedom in choice of electives while having this new module system, or exams. It's too hard for students to take 3 exams per day. 2 would be enough. And what is the most important is the connection of academic side with the financial aid side. This is the innovative side, but I think that we can make it even more effective in future. So to conclude my speech, I should tell that the role of vice president is not just connection between student and professor, but also a role of great team player, and I think that I can contribute a lot to this team, to be responsible, and I will do my best. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, thank you for coming to the debate. My name is Maryia Mitskevich, and I'm applying to the vice president position. First of all, I want to speak about the reasons why I applied to this position. I have always wanted to take active part in student life at LCC University. Eventually, I made it come true as I became a member of organizing team. However, now I feel that I need to move forward, as I feel a great motivation to benefit LCC students. I gained such kind of active involvement during my high school years, as I was a member of a student council, resolving different kinds of problems, coming to a compromise, Finding common language with different people are the major competencies which I gained during that time. Moreover, I gained some leadership experience as my position required an organization of different events. My responsibility was to supervise and lead my team toward a common goal, and I did it pretty well. However, now I need to try something new. I need to try myself as a vice president, as I consider myself suitable for this position. I fully understand that the position of the vice president requires high responsibility and commitment. I can assure you that I will sacrifice all of my free time to fulfill all the requirements and even more. Let's put it this way, if I wasn't committed and responsible, I wouldn't be able to stay at the school council for 3 years. I should mark out that I'm a highly responsible person and I will die but fulfill all the required stuff by a due date. I should emphasize that, and I understand that things are more complicated in the university than they were at school, and I should assure you that I will strive with all the complications and overcome them. My head is full of ideas how to improve the well-being of students at LCC. First of all, it's common knowledge that not all the students inform the right person about their academic problems. And here we can see a conflict, as the primary obligation of the vice president is to address students' opinion and problems to the administration and staff. I suppose that the students need motivation to speak out loud about their problems. Here are some ways how to do this. The first one is to organize regular meetings in order to discuss different academic problems. However, this idea needs more development and promotion. The second way is to create a focus group from different majors and years of education to create a questionnaire about the possible academic problems. The spread of such a questionnaire will help understand the students' level of dissatisfaction, and in such a way I will be aware of the majority of the academic problems at LCC and fulfill my obligations more effectively. I fully understand that the students will come to me not only with academic problems, but with problems from different spheres of their life. And I am ready to pay attention to non-academic problems also. Planning and executing the European Student Forum is one more obligation of the Vice President, which requires high attention. This year I assisted current events coordinator to fulfill the organization of this event. Despite I did not a very significant job, I got to know the structure of this BSF and the way it's held. And maybe it would be a good idea to promote it so that more students could take part in it. If it will help, LCC will become more visible and have high appreciation from the outside. I'm eager to serve the students, to become the one who will connect the students with the faculty and staff. I also promise a good cooperation and taking all the ideas into consideration. If your choice will belong to me, I promise you won't regret.